The Spritz category of cocktails has continued to be super hot. And after that video I did a couple months ago about Aperol Spritz and Cranberry Spritz and all of the great feedback that we got from you, we decided to show you a couple more Spritzes. So I'm going to make a pair of Spritzes today. One of them is an Elderflower Spritz and the other is the Orchard Spritz. So I'll start with the Elderflower Spritz, and there's a couple of key ingredients in this one. The first being Lillet, which is it's a vermouth. It's a little bit more aromatic than a lot of vermouths that you see. So I'm going to do 1.5 ounces of Lillet, which is nice. It has a little bit of a sweetness to it. Very refreshing. It's actually delicious on its own as well. The next ingredient is Saint Germain elderflower liqueur. This stuff, anything you put it in makes it taste much more delicious. It's very aromatic. It's incredibly perfumey. It's actually made from elderflowers, which are the flowers that make elderberries eventually. But it's also really strong, so a little goes a long way. There's only 1/2 ounce of that in this Spritz. Otherwise, it'll completely take over the cocktail. So we'll add a bunch of ice to that. And to this we'll add Prosecco. And give that a little stir so all the good stuff isn't at the bottom. Then as a garnish for this cocktail, I'm going to finish it off with a little bit of lemon peel. What I love about lemon peel is that the lemon oils are incredibly aromatic. And I'm just going to make a nice long slice of this lemon peel. And we'll just spritz it right over the top of this cocktail and then drop it in. So there you are. That is an Elderflower Spritz. So delicious, so fresh, so pretty. Now the next cocktail I'm going to make is our Orchard Spritz. So for this cocktail, a very different mix of flavors will be employed. First of all, we have apple juice. So 1.5 ounces of apple juice, which adds a really nice richness to the cocktail. And then I'm going to use a pair of vermouths. I'm going to use dry vermouth and sweet vermouth. Now vermouth is made from wine. It's basically just wine that's been aromatized with some fresh herbs, and then also has the addition of a little bit of alcohol. So we'll use 1 ounce each of dry vermouth, which adds a really light, bright freshness to the cocktail. And then I'll also use sweet vermouth, which is much more caramely and rich. I'm using Carpano Antica formula, which is one of my favorite vermouths. Really incredible and complex. And then to that I'm going to use a dash of Angostura bitters. This stuff is fantastic, pretty strong flavored, but it's full of all these really wonderful exotic spices, and so this will really round out the cocktail. So just a couple of dashes of that. And now I'll add ice to it. Now from here, you could add any range of sparkling wines to this cocktail. I'm going to use almond, and what I love about the almond is it has this wonderful biscuity flavor that's almost like pie crust, or it's very nutty kind of tasting, and with that apple, you end up with a sort of apple pie-like flavor. So now for our garnish, I've got some apple slices. And I'm just going to make a little fan out of them and tuck it right in top. There you are. Probably need a straw to drink that one, but this is really delicious as well. It tastes like apple pie. So cheers, enjoy your summer and enjoy your Spritzes. I know I will.